it's Shannon, and welcome to the Cozy Christmas Cottage. If this is your first time here, I want to say welcome. I would love to have you subscribe as I post weekly holiday inspiration, ideas, and tutorials. You all seem to really enjoy my last Dollar Tree DIY video. If you missed that, I'll put up in the iCards and down in the description box. You can check that out after this video. So I decided to go ahead and make another one for you guys. If you enjoy Dollar Tree DIYs, please give this video a thumbs up so I know you enjoy them, and maybe I will make this a monthly series. All of the projects that you're going to see in today's video are super easy, and they're also extremely affordable because we're going to be, of course, using items from the Dollar Tree. So let's go ahead and get right to it. So first up is a Pinecone Gnome. Dollar Tree carries these bags of 3 pine cones. We're going to be using one of those. This is a Dollar Tree fleece scarf. I have some white chalk paint and my hot glue gun. We're basically going to use also a small round wood bead that you can find at Dollar Tree too for the nose, and make a hat and paint his beard white. First, I frosted the pine cones with my white chalk paint and just went over all of the tips. You don't have to get down in there, just kind of give it a frosty, snowy look. Now we're going to make his hat out of the scarf, so I folded the end over and cut off a section and then cut a triangle. So this gave me 2 pieces. I ran some hot glue up 2 of the sides, placed the pieces together, let them dry, and then I flipped it inside out. Then I fitted the hat over the bottom of the pine cone. I also rolled up the edges. That gave it more of a finished look. I then took my little wooden bead and found a good spot that it would kind of sit tucked into the pine cone, hot glued it into place, and then pulled the hat down over the nose just a little bit, and that really gave this that cute winter and Christmas gnome look. Next, we're going to make a Santa Claus out of wooden paintbrushes. So you get these great paintbrushes, 2 in a pack for only $1 at the Dollar Tree. So you literally can make these for only 50 cents each. Such a fun project and a really great deal too. So you're also going to need red paint, white paint, and black paint. I have a sheet of white felt that we're going to use for the brim of his hat. I also have a wooden bead that's going to be his nose, my hot glue, and my scissors. First, I painted the handle of the paintbrush red. I'm using the color Flamenco Red, which is an apple barrel acrylic paint. It's my favorite red. It's not too bright, but it's not too dark. It still has a Christmassy look, and it almost kind of has more of a rustic look too. I also painted the wood bead with the red paint and let those dry. Here I am cutting down my white felt so it will wrap around the metal part of the paintbrush, and just use some hot glue to keep it in place. And now it's time to give him his face, so I just painted on 2 black circles for his eyes on the bottom part of the metal, and then hot glued the nose onto the actual bristles of the brush, and he is such a cute and happy little Santa Claus. Next, we're going to dress up a silver tray from Dollar Tree. Hi in there. And then I have some ribbon and a sprig of fur from, both of those are from Hobby Lobby. But Dollar Tree does carry ribbon, and they also carry some evergreen picks, so you could use those in replacement of those. I don't have any of those on hand, but I did have these, so that's why I'm gonna go ahead and use those. I'm gonna make a small bow for the middle and then stick a few of these little branches into the sides.
Here I'm just making a really simple loopy bow. I actually have a full tutorial on how to create several different types of bows over on my Daily DIYer channel. So I will link that video down in the description box if you want more in detail tutorial on how to create bows. And I would love to have you come over to that channel and subscribe as well. There you will find home renovation, home decor ideas, budget-friendly DIYs. So I will link that down in the description box below too, and I hope you will head over there, subscribe, watch some tutorials after you're finished with this video. Once my bow was made, I used some hot glue to attach it to the top of the plate, and then also hot glued a few of those fir sprigs off to the sides.
Now we're gonna make some Christmas candles. These are Dollar Tree candles that are in a tall glass jar. I love these. They come in a couple different colors. I also have some poster stickers from Dollar Tree, and then this is the biggest ribbon I think I probably have. It's 2.5 inches wide. It's from Hobby Lobby. I'm actually going to take the labels off of those candles, wrap my ribbon around the bottom, and then put my stickers one on each one of the candles.
Luckily, these labels are really easy to get off of the candles. I just wrapped my ribbon around the bottom, hot glued them into place, and then added my stickers to the fronts of the candles. You could turn this into any kind of word that you would want. Let me know down in the comments below, what word would you use, or what is your favorite Christmas word? Here I use joy, but honestly I think my favorite Christmas word is merry, as that really definitely describes me and my holiday spirit.
I'm going to turn this little Dollar Tree flower pot into a snowman. So I have white, black, and orange paint.
If you absolutely love Christmas and you are looking for even more holiday inspiration, you can come over to my Facebook and Instagram accounts. I'll have lots more fun over there. You can find me at TheCozyChristmasCottage, and I'll link those down in the description box as well.
And for this project, I actually have one of the burner covers. This is the smaller size. These come in a set of 2 at Dollar Tree. We're going to turn it into a peppermint, and then you can use it for a tray or a decorative piece you put on a shelf or something. But I have my white chalk paint and some red paint as well. We're going to start by painting the whole thing white, and then I'm going to add in the peppermint swirls with the red.
Now, the plate is obviously already white, so if you want to skip this step, you can, but I really wanted mine to have more of a matte finish than the shiny metal finish of this tray. Also, I'm going to be using some acrylic paint on top of it, and the acrylic paint will stick to the chalk paint a little better. I did find the center of my plate and then made these curved marks to represent the peppermint swirl in this, and made an even number and then just filled in between each one so that it had a red and white pattern. I actually did 2 coats of both the chalk paint and of the red paint. I also decided I wanted to give this tray some handles, so I'm using nautical rope that is also from the Dollar Tree. I also really didn't like the brown color of the rope, so added some red paint to the whole thing. That way it had more of a festive look. So I did cover the entire rope, let those dry, and then used my hot glue to add them to the outsides of the tray.
And now we're gonna make a cute window Noel sign using some photo frames from Dollar Tree. These are 5x7 size. I also just went into my computer program and printed out in EL because I'm gonna do a wreath for the O. Sorry, it's like... So basically I just set up to where my letters would fit within a 5x7 space. So I'll cut those down and put those in there, but first I want to paint my frames. So I'm gonna get these all set up, start painting, and then we'll be able to kind of decorate it up.
So first, of course, I took apart my frames and took all of the parts off and took the glass out. And then I just gave these a quick brush of white chalk paint. I wanted them to still kind of look frosty and snowy, but you could cover them completely if you wanted to, depending on the look you were going for. So it gave it a really pretty, rusty, chippy kind of look. And then I cut down my pre-printed papers. I just used plain computer paper and a paper trimmer, which I'll link down in the description box. I love my paper trimmer, it cuts everything evenly. And then I just added my glass and backing back into the frames. I did pull off the picture stands off the back because you're not going to need those, and they're kind of bulky. And now it's time to put these all together. So I laid them out and then flipped them upside down. I'm going to be using my hot glue to glue all of the edges together where they meet, and then using some popsicle sticks to reinforce the back. I think I saw this trick on J Money DIY. Definitely not my idea, but a very inexpensive way to kind of give your piece support, and it doesn't make it real bulky or thick in the back either. Once the glue had set up, I flipped it over and started working on the wreath. This is just some wired garland that I got from Walmart, I believe. You can even find it at Hobby Lobby and the Target Dollar Spot during their holidays. And then I had some leftover berry picks, so I just pulled a few of those off and hot glued them around the wreath. I would love to hear down in the comments below which one of these Dollar Tree DIYs was your favorite. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy holiday DIYs. I would love to have you stick around and join me for weekly holiday inspiration. So please subscribe and hit the Christmas bell. Make sure to select all so you get notified when new videos and tutorials pop up. And I want to thank you all so much for joining me and getting cozy with me here at the Creative Cottage. I will see you next time. Happy holidays!